Hi guys, it's Michaela and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my makeup monthly where I kind of round up all the makeup that I tried this month, give a quick little speedy review on it, and as well as that I will go ahead and go through any makeup empties I may have finished up or makeup hacks or those makeup hacks that I try each month. This month I don't have any new makeup hacks, but I do have two small empties and a few items that I bought. I didn't buy a whole heck of a lot this month, but I did buy a couple of more luxury type items. But let's go ahead and get right into it with what I did bought and what I do feel about these items. The first one here is the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. I'm not going to get into huge detail on that because I do have a dedicated review on this, but I will go ahead and leave that video link down in the description box below. My opinion still stands on this. I do still love it. I think it's an amazing palette. The only thing I really would like, it would be a mid-tone transition shade, a nude one, and maybe even a deeper brown, just so I can allow my looks to tie together. And I know it said in that video that the palette was not advertised like that, so I'm not mad at it, and I'm still not mad at that. However, I do feel like having those two colors in this particular palette would make it a lot more wearable. But other than that, I still have a very highly valued opinion on this and it still stands and I absolutely love it. I also picked up at the beginning of the month the Natasha Denona Retro palette. This came out I believe in fall of 2021. Again, I absolutely love this palette. I felt initially upon swatching them that they were, some of the shimmers were a little bit gritty, especially like the shade Psychedelic, and just a couple of the more like top coat kind of shimmeries, like the pinks here. Felt like this one was a little bit gritty, which kind of disappointed me because for Natasha Denona quality, I would expect more from her. However, upon application, and I'm actually wearing those two shades that I mentioned, or no, this one shade mentioned on my eyes, it's in the tutorial that I will have on B-roll. But it wears beautifully, it glides on beautifully. I don't have any issues with the shimmer. I just felt upon initial watching them it was more gritty, whereas for Natasha Denona formula, even for swatching the eyeshadows, I expect that smooth kind of creaminess. But again, this performed beautifully and I love it and have been loving playing with it. I love the 60s aesthetic to it, very true to what from my understanding of what the 60s was. I love the names on it. I love how she stayed true to theme. And it's a very like mauve-y, berry, even going into some like corally, like light coral, peachy pink tones, and I'm enjoying playing with this palette. I also picked up the Artist Couture lipstick here in the shade Caliente. I didn't get to test it a whole lot this month, but the times that I did, I would say that my opinion is good on it. It's not great. It's definitely a bold, definitely like patriotic kind of red, so not something of course you'd wear for every day. I knew that picking this up. It was on sale. It was on my loves list from Sephora, so I said why not? And I like it. It's very transferable. It's a comfort matte. Unfortunately with that formula, it's very transferable. And for that reason, it's not my favorite. But again, what can you expect? It's a bullet lipstick. It's that formula. Definitely would recommend taking it with you for touch-ups throughout the day. And I like it. I don't love it. It was worth the sale it was on. I would not pay full price for this. And next up are the two items I picked up for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I did pick up one more. However, I did not get to test that out this month, so that will be going in the April Makeup Monthly. But first up is the Mented Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Nude La La. It is what I'm currently wearing right now, and I like to compare this to the Urban Decay Vice lipstick formula, which I do really like. However, it is a lot more drying than I feel like that formula is. It's a little bit more long lasting. It's like a step down from the Vice lipstick formula from Urban Decay. I like it. Again, I don't love it. It is long lasting. I like the shade I picked up. Definitely beautiful, but definitely very drying. So again, was it worth the sale? Yeah. Would I pay full price for it? Probably not. And time for the last item I picked up from that sale. It's the Uoma Beauty Stay Wet Foundation. I've heard a lot of good things about it. By the time I got to buying it, the shade that I initially would have thought would be mine was sold out, so I went ahead and bought a shade deeper. However, when I did this, I bought it in a shade deeper but with the same neutral warm undertone, knowing that I could easily mix in like a moisturizer or some kind of foundation mixed in. I just used the Fourth Ray Beauty Oat Face Milk, and I feel like it did wonderfully. It's a very lightweight foundation, very serum-like, but very glides on beautifully, and I actually really like it. To me, it's more of a skin tint formula. It could be, it has been so beautiful. This could very well make its way to one of my top foundations in my collection. We'll just have to see, but I can see why so many people love this foundation. And with that, that is everything I bought this month. Let's go ahead and move on to a couple of the empties I have. I have the Kylie Skin Face Moisturizer. Again, I loved it. Would I pay full price for it? Probably not. I enjoyed it. I like it. This is a mini and I did get this in a kit, and yeah, I like it, but I've got a lot of other foundations that I prefer more, or moisturizers that I actually like a little bit more. So for now, I'll hold off. I might pick it up again in the future. It's one of those, like, it's reliable, so if I needed something and I found this, ran in Ulta, found this, and I would pick it up and trust that it would do its job. And then this Bare Mineral Skin Longevity Sample Serum, I finished this out this week as well, and I like it. I would repurchase this. I like what it does for the skin. I like that it's a good underlayer for foundation. I use this at night with my nighttime skincare. So again, I do enjoy this and probably would pick it up, especially if I were to find it on a sale and get the full size. And I have no makeup hacks this month. Again, empties and makeup hacks, they're kind of hit and miss. For the most part, I do end up picking stuff up that I can share in these makeup monthlies. But just for the hacks and the empties, that's gonna just kind of be a very hit and miss. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. God bless, and bye guys.